Hello, Heather.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So let's talk about the advantages of working with her, Team Her.
Yes, thank you. Everyone's going to say, oh, the reason my team is the best is this and that, but I do believe that we have a unique situation that we have 2 decades of experience. We serve all over the world pretty much, but Ohio, Kentucky, and Florida, we have, a lot of people on the ground there, and we just work together. Our culture is key. So we are a boutique real estate firm, and I think that's the key to really having a great system for not only our own team, but our clients as well. They feel like we're a moving, unit together.
Yeah, and you can tell that. I can tell that from the outside looking in, just from, knowing you guys, but seeing you guys the way you work and all of that. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Let's talk about some of the pros and cons of buying your house in the off season, which is the winter and fall time, correct?
Yes, it is. A lot of people ask, they say, wait, should I sell my house now or should I wait? Should I buy? And I always tell people, you sell or buy when you're ready. Right. That's the bottom line. Yeah. Obviously buying, you have to be approved, but timing's everything. And selling too. I often represent the listing side. So if my client's house is not ready, then I say, don't put it on the market.
Right.
But there are tons of advantages to selling, especially when it's cold outside. For example, we're sitting in a historic home right now.
Yeah.
And if it's snowing outside, we want to feel if it's drafty or, there's certain things within the house that we can improve. So that's a real advantage for buyers as well. Maybe not so much for a seller, but it's good to start planning in that way.
Yes.
Also, there's less inventory.
Yes.
Less competition. So in the spring, there's just a huge cluster of new homes and everybody's running around trying to get the same thing. There's more looky-loos versus approved people as well. So take advantage of this time right now where there's not as much inventory, I think.
Yeah. And what about selling or buying a home after an election year?
Yeah, that's a great question. A lot of people say everything slows down. It does kind of slow for maybe the week or 2 after, but for the most part, we have seen that the prices actually increase. So interest rates go down a little bit and the prices go up. And so from last September to this September, we've seen actually an increase in prices up to 4.7%, and the rates have gone down just a little bit too. So 1 year from now, or even in the in the spring, your prices might be even higher.
Right.
And then the rates might go up. So it's hundreds of dollars per month.
There's also tax benefits into selling your home at this time of the year.
There is. A lot of our clients are really excited to try to get their home closed before the new year even. So there are definite benefits. Even rolling into the early, season as well, even January.
Yeah. And then also you can negotiate. You can maybe get a better deal if you're looking to buy at this time of the year.
For sure, buyers can benefit right now. Prices are coming down. You'll be looking online. You'll see the drop arrow online. Sometimes you'll see an up arrow, but for the most part, it's the down arrow. That's not always great for sellers, but at the same time, a buyer is very serious that is looking. So the seller knows that they really want to proceed.
Yeah, and sometimes when the seller is selling at this time, they need to relocate or, there's a reason behind it. So they're ready to negotiate and make that deal. Because of their situation.
Yeah, a lot of relocation does happen, especially in January and February. So that's a good point. Yep.
Yeah. Are there any other tips or tricks that you can think of for anybody that are looking to buy or sell right now?
Yeah, I would say get pre-approved right now. If you're looking to buy, if you're a cash buyer, obviously get your proof of funds ready, but just be ready in case something does pop up. Houses come up when you don't ever expect it. So just be ready, and for a seller, I would start doing little things. I take this in my own home. I look, little tiny projects, or if I notice outside paint needs to be done, once it gets cold outside, it's really hard to do that. So just little things along the way really
little enhancements, and then it's not overload at once trying to get every single thing done.
Yep.
Well, to learn more about Team Her, be sure to check them out online at teamher.com.